Hey friends, it's good to be back with you. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different than I usually have prepared for you. I wanted to get a little personal. Um, so for those of you who haven't or been following me or don't follow me on social media, our family has been pretty much hit over and over and over with illness this season. It's been nonstop for about two and a half months now, since our littlest started preschool. So essentially, we just had all of it. We've had the flu, we've had the random weird cough, we've had hand, foot, mouth, we've had lice, we've had just everything, otitis, like eye stuff. And now we are finalizing with the stomach flu. My son is home now, resting. I have him home for that, and it's just been exhausting. It has been one of those seasons that has really pushed my limits, and I kept reflecting on that because obviously when you get hit over and over and over, you wonder what's going on. Why can't I catch a break, God? Hear our prayers. We know that you are a God that's with us and who cares for us. And it seems that he is working in my heart in a way that I think is something that you might be able to relate to, which is why I want to share it with you. We're entering the season now, Christmas, where there's endless things to do. There are all of the lists, all of the tasks, on top of what we already normally have to organize ourselves well with. We have gifts to buy, we have food to prepare, we have guests to prepare for, or trips to get organized, and it can feel daunting and a bit overwhelming, right? And as I have been going through this season of where I feel like I'm gonna catch a breath, I feel like maybe this time now it's over and I'll be able to get back to my endless list of things that I need to do, and then another wave crashes over me. I've asked God, why can't I catch a break, Lord? And he has been kind the way that he always is in showing me that my heart's desire is truly lying in peace that would come from surroundings rather than from him. And as much as you would think that I know this already, right? Like, here we are, I'm making a video for our missions organization. We live abroad. We share the gospel with people on a weekly basis. You would think that I would know this. Peace only comes from Christ, like the peace that surpasses understanding. I've already experienced this in moments of my life. Where I've had nothing else to lean on, and I've seen God come through, and I've seen that peace that Jesus can give us. And yet, here I am, battling my heart's desire again and again and again. And I keep thinking that maybe if visually around me things are in order, it will help my mind to be at peace. That's the lie that I believe, that if around me things don't look so chaotic, then I will experience a level of tranquility in my heart. And my hope is that if things maybe look like they're in place, then I can kind of coast through a little bit easier, and I can think better, and there's obviously some psychology behind that. However, the lesson here is that God tells us that there is nothing perfect in this world, and if we continue to look to the things around us to give us peace, we will continually be disappointed over and over and over. And he's been telling me, Bettina, if you are looking for perfection, look no further. Jesus, he is the one. He is the only perfect one. And in the moment where everything around you seems like it's falling apart and it seems like nothing will ever come back in its place, he can give you peace. Even then, in the middle of chaos and disarray, he is the one that gives you peace, because he is peace, and he is life, and he is light, and he is everything that you need. And so I'm letting these things come over and over and over and over and over, because you need to understand that he is the only one. And I want you to know that along with me, because as I also reflect on the fact that the work that we do goes to these places that are often in mass disarray, right? Most of the places that we work in, if you're thinking about neglected places of the world, unreached people groups, like these are places that when you visit, it is evident around everywhere you look that there is mass disarray, that there is confusion, there is oppression, there is darkness. It's obvious and it's in your face. And yet they do not have this hope. And so as I look at my life and I look at what I'm learning and what God is giving me, he's giving me his perfect peace. How could I not want to share that with people who don't have it yet? And I want you in this holiday season, as you fight back the anxiety, fight back the moments where you just want to throw in the towel and say, forget it, we're doing Christmas at grandma's, I don't care, or whatever it is. I want you to lean in. I want you to press in to the only source of peace that you have, the only source of perfection in this entire universe, because he's available to you, because you have access to that, because you get to read about him in your language, in many versions, in whatever type and style of Bible that you want to. You get that. That is your privilege. And so in that moment, when he gives you his hands and you take them and you say, thank you, Jesus, because I can't do this without you. I want you to think about those who don't know that he's available. And I want you to pray for them. And I want you to pray for an opportunity and ask yourself, how can I bring them hope? Because you can. You have that power in you. You have the ability. No matter what it is, no matter how far away you think that you might be from being able to do that, I want you to know that you can. That in this season of chaos, confusion, and so many things going around, you have the power to unlock the gospel. You have the power to unlock the mystery of Christ to people who have never heard his name before. I would love to talk to you more about that. I'm going to place my own social media here for you to reach out to me if you have any questions about how you can get involved. I would love to talk to you, because this is the reason for Christmas. This is the reason for the season, right? It's because Jesus came to give us perfect peace and to give us again access to our Father in heaven. And that is the best gift of all. I love you all. May you be blessed.